Assalamu alaikum and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to learn about ratios and this is part 1. The concept of ratios is really important in mathematics. You might have heard the phrase ratio and proportion together. So in today's video we are going to learn about ratios only and proportion is something we are going to learn about very shortly. So let's get started. So, in a nutshell, a ratio is basically an ordered pair of numbers A and B that is written as A to B or A is to B. Or the more easier definition of ratio is comparison of two or more numbers. Whenever we compare two or more numbers, that is known as ratio, and we can write it as A is to B. We don't say that A ratio B, we say A is to B. A is to B, or we can write it in fraction form as well. We can write ratios in fraction form. It means we can write A is to B as A by B. So this is the way to write the ratios, and in ratios basically we compare the two numbers or more than two numbers of the same kind basically. Now I'm going to explain this concept with the help of an example. Example number 1 is, in a small business, 40 of the employees are men and 30 of them are women. What is the ratio of men to women? So look at this question again. They are saying 40 of the employees are men and 30 of them are women, and we have to find the ratio of men to women. It means we have to compare the number of men to the number of women. So how are we going to write? First of all, we will write men is to women. Now look, it's written what is the ratio of men to women. You cannot write women to men. It will be wrong. If they have given you the ratio in this way, men comes first and women after that. So you have to write in this way. Now write the number of men that are 40 to how many women are there? 30. Now this is the ratio of men to women. Now how are we going to solve it? Easiest way to solve it is write it in fraction form. 40 divided by 30. Now as we need to simplify the questions, so it's really important to write it in fraction form and just simplify it. Now you can see which factor is common between 40 and 30. So we can see that 10 is common in both the numbers. So just divide it by 10 and you will get zeros are cancelled. So 10 4 times is 40 and 10 3 times is 30. So the ratio of men to women is 4 on the top is for men and the bottom 3 is for women. So write it like 4 is to 3. So this is the ratio, a simplified form of ratio for men to women. So it means that for every 4 men, there are 3 women in the business. You can keep on adding the numbers, like if you double it, for 2 times is 8. So this will be double as well. 3 2 times is 6. And similarly, if you multiply by 10, for 10 times 40. And when you multiply here with 10 as well, you will get 30. So ratio is basically the comparison, and we have compared the numbers here, number of men to women, and we got 4 to 3. Now you can see this is an even number, but 3 is a prime number. We cannot solve it further. So this is the answer, and we can say that the ratio of men to women is 4 to 3. So this was about example number 1. Let's do one more example. Now let's look at example number 2. It says, in a classroom there are 3 boys and 6 girls. Number of boys are 3 and number of girls are 6. What is the ratio of girls to boys? Now again, हमने क्या find करना है? We have to find out the ratios. हमें ratios find करनी है. But आपने ये देखना है कि question क्या लिखा है. What is the ratio of girls to boys? It means girls की ratio पहले आएगी. पहले आप लोग इस तरह लिख लिया करें ताकि आपको समझ आ जाए कि आपने किस तरह रेशियोज लिखनी है क्वेश्चन के अकॉर्डिंगली. अगर इधर बॉयज़ लिखा होता पहले तो मैं इधर बॉयज़ लिखती, बॉयज़ टू गर्ल्स होता तो मैं बॉयज़ टू गर्ल्स लिखती. बट लुक एट द क्वेश्चन, इट इज़ रिटन रेशियो ऑफ गर्ल्स टू बॉयज़. तो पहले गर्ल्स लिखेंगे, रेशियो बॉयज़. कीप दिस थिंग इन योर माइंड, इट्स वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. अगर आप चेंज कर देंगे इनकी प्लेसेस तो आपकी रेशियो, आपका आंसर गलत आएगा. नाउ गर्ल्स आर 6, राइट हियर 6 is to 3. अब हम ये नहीं कहेंगे 6:3. No, we will say 6:3. 6:3. Now, what is the next step? Write it in fraction form. 6 divided by 3. अब फ्रैक्शन फॉर्म में हम इजीली सिंप्लीफाई कर सकते हैं. अब आप देखेंगे 3 और 6 किस एक ही टेबल में आते हैं, कि इनका कॉमन फैक्टर कौन सा है. तो वी कैन सी दैट दोनों 3 के टेबल में आते हैं, तो वी कैन जस्ट डिवाइड इट बाय 3. सो वी विल गेट 3 2s are 6 and 3 1s are 3. It shows that the ratio, simplified form of ratio of girls is 2 and boys is 1. Now look, can we solve it further? No, we cannot, because यहाँ पे हमारे पास 1 आ गया है. तो हम लिख सकते हैं कि the ratio of girls to boys is 2:1. It means that for every 2 girls in the classroom there is a boy. So this is basically the comparison of girls to boys in the classroom, and you can see we cannot simplify it further. So this is the answer, and we have compared the number of girls with the number of boys. I hope you understood the concept of ratios well. If you have any query, any question, you can write in the comments below. And if you like my video, thumbs up for it, and do comment, like, share, and subscribe.